I want you to close your eyes for a moment. Picture the life you've always dreamed of living. Not the life someone else imagined for you, not the version shaped by fear or doubt, but the one that truly lights you up inside. Got it. Now open your eyes, because tonight we're talking about how you can step into that vision, one decision at a time. There's an old saying, you can't pour from an empty cup yet. So many of us spend our days doing just that, giving all our energy to others, to obligations, to distractions, while leaving ourselves drained and unfulfilled. But here's the truth: when you focus on yourself and your dreams, you don't just fill your own cup, you create an overflow that inspires and uplifts everyone around you. Focusing on yourself isn't selfish, it's necessary. It means setting boundaries. It means saying no to things that don't serve your growth so you can say a resounding yes to what does. It's about tuning out the noise of the world, the comparisons, the critics, the doubts, and tuning into your own voice, the one that knows exactly what you're capable of. And let's talk about your dreams. Whatever they are, big, small, or somewhere in between, they are yours for a reason. They are not random. They are the seeds of potential planted deep inside you, waiting for you to nurture them. But here's the catch: you've got to believe in them enough to take action, even when it's hard, even when it's lonely, and even when it feels like you're moving through a storm. Focusing on yourself and your dreams doesn't mean there won't be challenges. There will be days when doubt creeps in, when setbacks try to steal your momentum. But remember this: the dream is worth the fight. You are worth the fight. So today I challenge you to start small. Carve out time each day to invest in yourself. Read that book, take that course, write that plan. Let go of the habits, people, or thoughts that hold you back. Surround yourself with those who remind you of your greatness, not your limits. Because when you focus on yourself, you rediscover your power. And when you chase your dreams, you change the world, not by doing what everyone else expects, but by becoming the person you were always meant to be. Go after it, fight for it, believe in it. And most importantly, believe in yourself. Focusing on yourself is not selfish. It is one of the most important things you can do for yourself and the people around you. Yet society often sends a conflicting message that prioritizing your own needs, dreams, and well-being somehow equates to neglecting others or being self-centered. This couldn't be further from the truth. When you make the decision to focus on yourself, you are choosing to honor your own worth, strengthen your foundation, and set the stage for living a more meaningful and impactful life. Because the reality is that you can't pour from an empty cup. If you are constantly giving to others without replenishing your own energy, you'll eventually find yourself running on fumes. This is why focusing on yourself is not just a kind gesture to yourself, it's a necessity. So when you take care of your mental, emotional, and physical well-being, you are better equipped to show up for others in your life. You bring a healthier, more present version of yourself to your relationships, your work, and your community. It's the difference between merely existing and thriving in your interactions with the world. Prioritizing yourself also allows you to set boundaries, which are crucial for maintaining balance and protecting your energy. Boundaries are not walls meant to shut others out, but rather guidelines that define what is and isn't acceptable in your life. They help you preserve your time and energy for the things that truly matter to you. Without boundaries, it's easy to fall into the trap of overcommitting or saying yes to things that drain you, leaving little room for the activities and goals that bring you joy and fulfillment. By focusing on yourself, you learn to recognize what serves your growth and what doesn't, enabling you to make choices that align with your values and aspirations. So another powerful aspect of focusing on yourself is that it allows you to reconnect with your inner voice, the part of you that knows what you truly need and want. In a world filled with distractions and external pressures, it's easy to lose touch with this voice. You might find yourself chasing goals that don't actually resonate with you simply because they align with societal expectations or the opinions of others. When you take the time to focus inward, you create space to listen to your intuition and uncover what genuinely matters to you. This clarity is invaluable because it serves as a compass, guiding you toward a life that feels authentic and fulfilling. Focusing on yourself also involves self-compassion, a practice that many people overlook. It's about being kind to yourself, especially during moments of struggle or failure. When you prioritize yourself, you give yourself permission to make mistakes, to learn, and to grow without judgment. This self-compassion fosters resilience, helping you bounce back from setbacks with greater strength and determination. Instead of being your harshest critic, you become your biggest supporter, cheering yourself on as you navigate the challenges of life. It's an often overlooked benefit of focusing on yourself is the example it sets for others. When you prioritize your well-being and pursue your dreams unapologetically, you inspire those around you to do the same. People see the positive changes in your life, the confidence, the energy, the sense of purpose, and it encourages them to reflect on their own lives. Your decision to focus on yourself can create a ripple effect, motivating others to step into their own power and take charge of their happiness and goals. And finally, focusing on yourself is a declaration that your life and dreams matter. It's a recognition of your worth and a commitment to living in alignment with who you truly are. It's not about neglecting others or turning your back on responsibilities. Rather, it's about ensuring that you are equipped to meet those responsibilities from a place of strength and balance. By taking care of yourself, you are not only honoring your own needs, but also laying the foundation for a life that is rich with meaning, connection, and purpose. In a world where noise seems to come from every direction. Tuning out external distractions is one of the most valuable skills you can develop. We live in an era of constant input, social media, news cycles, unsolicited opinions, and the pressure to conform to societal standards. As all of this noise has a way of drowning out your inner voice, the one that knows what you truly want and need. Learning to block out this external clutter is not about isolating yourself or ignoring others. It's about creating the mental space to focus on what really matters to you. External noise often takes the form of comparison, one of the most pervasive traps in today's world. Social media platforms make it almost effortless to scroll through highlight reels of other people's lives, leading to feelings of inadequacy or self-doubt. You see someone else achieving something you've dreamed of, and suddenly you question your own progress or worth. But what we forget is that these snapshots of others' lives rarely tell the full story. The accomplishments, vacations, and successes you see online are often curated moments, not a reflection of the entire journey. Tuning out this kind of noise means remembering that your path is your own, and no one else's timeline or achievements define your potential. As another source of external noise comes from well-meaning but unsolicited advice or criticism. People around you, family, friends, colleagues, often have their own ideas about what you should do with your life. While some of this input might be helpful, much of it is shaped by their personal fears, biases, or experiences, not by a deep understanding of your dreams and capabilities. If you listen too closely to these voices, you may find yourself making choices based on what others think is best for you rather than what feels right in your heart. Tuning out this noise doesn't mean you stop listening to others altogether. It means discerning which voices align with your truth and which do not. The fear of judgment is another powerful form of external noise. The idea of being criticized or misunderstood can hold you back from pursuing your goals or expressing your true self. You might hesitate to take risks or share your ideas, worrying about what others will think. But here's the thing, people will always have opinions, no matter what you do. If you let the fear of judgment dictate your choices, you're handing over control of your life to others. Tuning out this noise requires a mindset shift, recognizing that you cannot please everyone and that the only approval you truly need is your own. If the noise isn't just emotional or mental, it's also literal. We are bombarded by constant notifications, emails, and messages, each demanding our attention. This kind of distraction fragments your focus, making it harder to concentrate on what truly matters. Every time you pause to check your phone or respond to a message, you're pulled away from the present moment and the tasks that align with your goals. Learning to tune out this type of noise might mean setting boundaries with technology, such as turning off notifications during focused work or carving out specific times to check your messages. These small actions can make a big difference in reclaiming your attention. Tuning out external noise also involves challenging the narratives we've absorbed from society. From a young age, many of us are taught what success should look like: a stable career, a certain income, or a specific lifestyle. While there's nothing wrong with these goals if they resonate with you, they can become limiting if they don't reflect your true aspirations. The societal expectations you've internalized can act as a kind of noise, steering you toward a life that might look good on the outside but feels unfulfilling on the inside. By questioning these narratives, you give yourself permission to redefine success on your own terms. The beauty of tuning out external noise is that it creates room for your inner voice to speak. Beneath the distractions and expectations lies a quiet knowing, a sense of what you truly value and desire. This inner voice is often drowned out by the chaos around you, but it's always there waiting for you to listen. When you prioritize tuning out the noise, you strengthen your connection to this voice, which serves as a reliable guide on your journey. It helps you make decisions with clarity and confidence, rooted in what genuinely matters to you rather than what the world demands of you. Creating this kind of focus is not easy, especially in a world that seems designed to pull your attention in every direction. But it's worth the effort. Each time you choose to silence the noise, whether by stepping away from social media, filtering out unhelpful opinions, or creating boundaries, you take a step closer to living a life that feels true to who you are. This process is not about perfection, it's about practice. Over time, as you build the habit of tuning out external noise, you'll find it easier to prioritize your values, trust your instincts, and focus on the path that's right for you. Big achievements often seem daunting at first glance, like mountains that are impossible to climb. However, the truth is that every great accomplishment is the result of countless small, consistent steps. It's easy to get caught up in the desire for instant results or to feel overwhelmed by the sheer magnitude of a goal, but real progress doesn't happen all at once. It happens incrementally, one small effort at a time. Understanding the power of small steps can transform the way you approach your goals, showing you that even the smallest actions can create significant momentum over time. Small steps may not seem like much in the moment, but they are the foundation of progress. They build momentum, creating a chain reaction that propels you closer to your goals. Consider how habits work. A single workout won't transform your fitness, but committing to small, consistent efforts like walking every day or adding one healthy choice to your meals can lead to remarkable changes over weeks, months, and years. The same principle applies to any area of life. Whether it's learning a new skill, advancing in your career, or improving your relationships, small steps lay the groundwork for lasting progress. One of the most powerful aspects of small steps is their ability to break down overwhelming goals into manageable pieces. When a goal feels too big or complex, it's easy to become paralyzed by the thought of how much work it will take to achieve it. This is where small steps come in. By focusing on one task at a time, you make progress more approachable. For example, writing a book might feel overwhelming, but committing to writing just one page a day makes the process achievable. Over time, those pages add up, and before you know it, the once daunting goal becomes a reality. Small steps also help you build confidence. Each time you take a step, no matter how small, you prove to yourself that progress is possible. This sense of accomplishment fuels your motivation, encouraging you to keep going. The more you focus on small wins, the more you start to believe in your ability to achieve the bigger goal. Confidence doesn't come from waiting for the perfect moment or the grand result. It comes from taking action, even when the steps seem insignificant. Each small success reinforces the idea that you are capable of reaching your destination. Consistency is another key advantage of taking small steps. Big, sporadic efforts often lead to burnout or frustration, especially when results aren't immediate. On the other hand, small, steady actions are sustainable. They fit into your daily life, making it easier to stay committed over the long term. Consistency compounds over time, turning those small efforts into significant progress. Just as a drop of water may seem insignificant on its own, a steady stream can carve out rock. Similarly, consistent small steps have the power to create lasting change, even in the face of challenges. Taking small steps also allows you to adapt and adjust as needed. When you break your goals into smaller tasks, you create opportunities to reflect on your progress and make improvements along the way. If one approach isn't working, it's easier to pivot and try something new. This flexibility is crucial because it prevents you from feeling stuck or discouraged. Small steps keep you moving forward, even when the path isn't perfectly clear. They give you the freedom to experiment, learn, and grow as you work toward your goals. Another important aspect of small steps is their ability to build resilience. Challenges and setbacks are inevitable, but when you focus on small, achievable actions, it's easier to recover and stay on track. Instead of being overwhelmed by the bigger picture, you can concentrate on the next step in front of you. This mindset keeps you grounded, reminding you that progress is still possible even in difficult circumstances. Over time, this resilience becomes a strength, helping you overcome obstacles and stay committed to your journey. Small steps also encourage mindfulness and presence. When you focus on what you can do today rather than worrying about how far you have to go, you create a sense of clarity and purpose. Each step becomes an opportunity to engage fully in the process rather than fixating solely on the outcome. This not only makes the journey more enjoyable, but also helps you appreciate the progress you're making along the way. By valuing each small effort, you cultivate a deeper sense of gratitude and fulfillment, both of which fuel your motivation to keep going. Finally, small steps create a ripple effect. Each action you take, no matter how small, influences other areas of your life. For instance, committing to a daily walk might improve your physical health, boost your mood, and increase your energy, which in turn enhances your productivity and relationships. This interconnectedness shows that no step is truly small. Every action has the potential to create positive changes that extend far beyond the immediate task. By focusing on small steps, you not only move closer to your goals, but also enrich your overall quality of life. Progress is rarely linear, and it often feels slow in the moment. But when you embrace the power of small steps, you realize that each effort matters, each action counts. It's the cumulative effect of these small actions that leads to meaningful, lasting change, proving that the path to big progress is paved with small, consistent steps forward. Your personal growth has an impact far greater than you may realize. While the process of working on yourself and pursuing your dreams may initially feel self-focused, it creates a ripple effect that extends beyond you, touching the lives of others in profound ways. When you grow, you inspire. When you work toward your goals with determination and authenticity, you set an example that can motivate others to pursue their own paths. This is not selfish, it's a powerful way to contribute to the world. Every person has someone who looks up to them, whether they know it or not. It could be your friends, family, colleagues, or even people you've never met, but who observe your journey from afar. When you commit to growth, you show others what is possible. You demonstrate the courage it takes to face challenges, the persistence required to overcome obstacles, and the joy that comes from achieving something meaningful. People are often inspired by action more than words. By living as an example of growth, you encourage others to believe in their own potential. Personal growth involves facing fears, stepping out of comfort zones, and striving for improvement. These actions, while deeply personal, resonate with others because they reflect universal struggles and aspirations. When people see you overcoming your fears or achieving your goals, it reminds them that they too can do the same. Your growth becomes a source of hope and possibility, showing others that change is within their reach. You may never fully grasp the extent of your influence, but each step you take forward lights the way for someone else. This growth often brings about visible changes, whether it's increased confidence, a more positive outlook, or tangible achievements. These changes can serve as a catalyst for others. For example, if someone sees you transform your health, pursue a dream career, or build meaningful relationships, they are likely to reflect on their own lives and consider making changes. Your journey serves as proof that progress is possible no matter where someone starts. It's not about perfection, it's about showing that effort and commitment lead to results. Moreover, your growth can inspire others not just by your success, but also by how you handle failure and setbacks. People are drawn to authenticity and resilience. When they see you navigate challenges with grace and determination, it reminds them that failure is not the end, it's part of the process. Sharing your struggles and how you overcame them can be as inspiring as sharing your victories. It humanizes the journey and makes others feel less alone in their own challenges. In this way, your growth becomes a source of encouragement, offering a realistic yet hopeful perspective. Your personal development can also create opportunities to support others directly. As you grow, you often gain insights, skills, and wisdom that can be shared. Whether it's mentoring someone, offering advice, or simply listening with empathy, your growth equips you to uplift those around you. For instance, if you've learned how to overcome procrastination, you might help a friend who is struggling with the same issue. If you've developed resilience through difficult experiences, you can offer comfort to someone facing their own hardships. This growth is not just about what you achieve, it's about how you use what you've learned to contribute to others. Your growth also challenges the status quo, encouraging others to re-examine their own lives. When you strive for better, it sends a message that settling is not the only option. This can be particularly impactful in environments where complacency or negativity prevails. By pursuing your dreams and embracing self-improvement, you disrupt patterns of limitation, inspiring those around you to dream bigger and aim higher. Your willingness to change can spark change in others, creating a ripple effect that extends far beyond your immediate circle. It's also worth noting that personal growth has a way of strengthening relationships. When you work on yourself, whether by improving communication, managing stress, or developing a stronger sense of empathy, those changes often benefit the people around you. For instance, becoming more patient and understanding can lead to healthier, more supportive relationships. As others experience the positive effects of your growth, they may feel inspired to embark on their own journeys of self-improvement. Growth, in this sense, is contagious. It spreads through connection and shared experiences. Some people hesitate to focus on their growth because they fear it might be perceived as selfish, but the reality is that when you better yourself, you become better equipped to contribute to others. Growth enhances your capacity to give, to support, and to lead. It's not about putting yourself above others, it's about becoming the best version of yourself so you can show up more fully for those who matter to you. Personal growth and selflessness are not opposites, they are deeply interconnected. Ultimately, your growth serves as a reminder that change is possible, that effort is worthwhile, and that every person has the power to improve their own life. By pursuing your own path, you give others permission to do the same. Show them that dreams are worth chasing, challenges are worth facing, and growth is worth striving for. What starts as a personal journey becomes a shared inspiration, proving that your growth is not just about you, it's about the impact you have on the world around you.